I see Fran, you were admiring me as a jockey rather than a trainer, but that's Max Friendly, who won the National Hunt Chase back in '84. And very interesting because he ran in John Mulhern's colours. John bought him off me the day before, and you know, so it was nice to buy a horse the day before and win, but he was an extraordinary horse. I think that time you had to be a maiden at the start of the season to be qualified to enter. So Tony bought him. He won a bumper on the 1st of February. He won a chase. He went straight jumping, then won a chase, I think, middle of February. Ran in another race about 3 or 4 days later and fell at the last in Fairyhouse. And then came here and won in Cheltenham. And I think we came home from Cheltenham and back down to Limerick, and he won an amateur hurdle about 6 days later. Sort of a programme that you wouldn't dream of doing nowadays, but that time was different, and it just shows, I think, you know, the way my father trained horses and what ability he had. I often say to my son Patrick, if he had the yard of horses we had, what wouldn't he be able to do? But it's funny how Tony came to buy the horse, and he was, I think we had a good bumper horse at home called Past the Plate, and my brother, our youngest brother, Tom, was riding it. Tony fancied it. Tom just wasn't on his A game the day that the horse ran. So at the time you couldn't turn on Racing UK or at the races, it wasn't there, so we had to go and buy the video. I think I remember it probably cost about 14 or 18 pounds at the time, which was enough when there was no money going around. But anyhow, he bought the video to show Tom where he went wrong on the day. And in the middle of this video, he could see this white horse, which was Max Friendly, or grey horse, well, white. And he was further back than Tom was at the start of the race and finished right on top of them. And he said, wow, that must be a machine. And he was owned locally by Davy MacDonald of Anadlog's Daughters fame. And so Tony got into his car, went over, bought the horse off Davy, paid him, no vet, no nothing, just took him out of the yard and brought him home in case Davy changed his mind. And turned out to be Max Friendly, who won in Cheltenham, you know, so cheap horse bought, and lucky for everyone who had anything to do with him.
Of course, Galmoy colours, the question mark, very distinctive John Mulhern character as well.
That's right. I mean, John had the red with the question mark on it, and he was lucky enough to have Galmoy, who won, I think, more than once in Cheltenham.